everyone, welcome to the 6th and final episode of this road trip series. In the last episode we were down in Hamlin Bay visiting the marine life down there, so if you haven't seen that episode, make sure you check it out after watching this one. So from Hamlin Bay we have driven about 45 minutes north to a town called Margaret River, which is still in Western Australia's southwest region. We are going to be spending the next few days here exploring the area, as well as another little town called Yallingup as well. So this morning we went to a spot called the Black Sheep Deli and had a delicious breakfast. It's one of my favourite spots down here in the southwest. I had a really yummy granola. From there we have come out to this spot here, which is the Margaret River Chocolate Co, and it's arguably one of the most popular spots to visit in all of the southwest area. Obviously, being a chocolate factory, a lot of the chocolates contain dairy, but we are very familiar with the vegan range. So we are going to head in now and go and get ourselves some vegan friendly chocolate. One of the best things about this place is that they have free tastings of some of their chocolate. This one here is dark chocolate and it is vegan friendly. Okay guys, so we are all stocked up with our favourite dark chocolate pastels from the chocolate factory. For those of you that are interested, there are quite a few vegan friendly options. Generally speaking, most of the dark chocolate options are vegan, but still definitely double check, as not all of them are. But yeah, that is the chocolate side of things sorted for us. Now we are going to head out for some lunch. So let's talk wineries, because if there's three things that the southwest is most famous for, it would be its coastline, of course the chocolate factory, and top of the list in my opinion would be its wineries. So the southwest is actually classed as a wine region, and there are an absolute ton of wineries down here. As far as wine goes, we actually don't really drink wine, so visiting wineries is not top of our list when we come down here to visit, but a lot of the wineries offer fine dining type experiences, and they have restaurants that are separate to the cellar door, which is where you would go to get your wine. So this trip I did some research online and I found this spot here called Amelia Park Wines has an incredible looking vegan menu. So we came out here for some lunch today. The food was absolutely incredible. We shared a heap of dishes, so we had some grilled veggies with miahamara, we had some green beans with mushrooms, which were, no joke, the best mushrooms I have ever eaten in my life. We had a pumpkin dish, and then we also shared some hand-cut chips as well. And I also found when I was researching this winery that a lot of their veggies come from the property, and if not from the property, they're all local produce, which is amazing because we are all about supporting local as well. So yeah, although I can't comment on the wines, the food was 10 out of 10, so definitely add this one to your list. Okay guys, so last stop for today before we head to camp and check in is a spot called Canal Rocks in Yallingup. This is a super popular spot because of its amazing rock formations, and there's actually a channel just through here that has been carved out by the ocean over thousands of years that links the bay here to the ocean, which is very cool. This boardwalk here actually leads to the middle of the channel, so you can see the views from both ends, which is awesome. And to top it all off, it's a beautiful warm sunny afternoon, so it is lovely down here.
These are the days where moments are made. Now won't wait. We're born to fly. The world is ours. Let's eclipse the stars and make it shine. Now's the time. Today.
So guys, we have set up camp, as you can see here behind me. We are staying at a spot called the Yallingup Beach Holiday Park, and it's literally right across the road from the beach, which is amazing. So sun's about half an hour off setting, so we're going to make our way down to the beach now and watch the sunset. Morning everyone! So it's just before lunchtime down here in Yallingup today. We had a very chill morning at camp. We do have a jam-packed afternoon though, so we are just heading to our first stop for the day now. It's a place called Windows Estate. It's another winery down here in the southwest, and they have recently started doing picnics, which is awesome. So they provide everything for the picnic, and they also cater to all sorts of dietary requirements, including gluten-free, vegan-friendly, non-alcoholic, all of those things, which is awesome. So yeah, we're not too far away now and we are really excited to check it out. So guys, this here is the picnic. It is gluten-free, vegan-friendly and non-alcoholic because we've gone with kombucha. It looks so good. And we actually, with the picnic, we were originally going to sit down over here where they've actually got like a picnic type thing set up, but it's pretty warm this afternoon, especially now that the wind has dropped off, so we've decided to come onto the deck area with an umbrella. It's really beautiful out here today and this looks so good. We are so excited to get stuck in.
Gave me a real good reason to enjoy it, because I got a real good feeling, yeah, things are looking up. I got a real good feeling that things are looking up. I got a real good feeling that things are looking up. I wish you good morning from the side. Spare that I've wanted our whole life.
So from Windows Estate, we've driven about 10 minutes to a spot called the Injidup Natural Spa. Now previously it was a bit of a hidden gem of a spot, but these days it's quite well known. So basically from the car park you just have to walk through like a dirt track, and then it leads you to this view here, which is the natural spa. It's absolutely incredible. So basically that's a bit of a sheltered rock pool type area, and then from the ocean the waves crash through the rocks and they cause like a spa kind of look, so that's how it gets its name. But yeah, it looks beautiful down there today. It's not too busy and it's super warm, especially now that the wind has dropped off. So we are going to head down in there and take a dip.
I got a real good feeling on. I got a real good feeling. Oh my love, I got a real good opened up, give me a real good reason to enjoy it, because oh my love, I got a real good feeling I can finally trust. It's like the whole opened up, give me a real good reason to enjoy it, because I got a real good feeling that things are looking up.
Guys, how epic was that spot? The waves there were huge today, which I wasn't expecting because there's not really any wind here this afternoon, but such a cool spot and so nice to cool off on a warm day like today. We're now just heading down towards the next spot we want to check out today, which is a spot called the Aquarium. It's more of a local spot. It's not as well known as the natural spa, but it's starting to get more well known with tourists visiting and stuff. But yeah, so it's probably about a 5 or 10 minute drive from the natural spa, and you just park in one of the car parks off of Canal Rocks Road. You then have to walk about, probably I would say about 1 kilometre along a dirt track and head down to the aquarium. Basically it's like a sheltered, calm inlet that is really good for snorkeling and swimming. So yeah, we're just heading down now. It doesn't look like there's going to be many people here because there's only one other car in the car park, so it'd be so cool to have it all to ourselves, but yeah, we'll see how we go. And this here is the aquarium. yeah, unfortunately we are finishing the day on a bit of a low, which is such a shame. So Jordan was getting the last bit of footage for the day, like literally the last clip he wanted to shoot for the whole day, and as the drone was coming in over the ocean, as he went to pull it up, the drone just continued to accelerate and it crashed into the ocean. So this is the drone now. We managed to find it, but it's so waterlogged that we're not really feeling very positive that it's going to work again. My beautiful friend Lucy is actually down here holidaying at the moment, so she's gone to go and buy us some rice, and we are going to soak it overnight. Oh my god, these flies. Yeah, we're going to soak it overnight and hopefully it works, because otherwise it's like almost $2,000 down the drain, but what can you do? Morning everyone. So we got up super early this morning and packed up camp. We also checked on the drone, and it is with great sadness that I inform you all that the drone is no longer with us. We got the drone out, turned it on, and miraculously it actually turned on, so we were surprised with that, and we still had high hopes at that stage, but as soon as we went to do the pre-flight check, it came up with literally like a string of error messages. So yes, the drone is no more. We are now in the market for a new drone, so if anyone has one lying around, hit us up. But yeah, from camp we left and went and had brekkie at a new spot in Yallingup called Lagoon. So for those that are familiar with the area, it was previously called Shana Cafe. It's now Lagoon, and we had a really yummy breakfast. So it was smashed avo with like a silken tofu. It was really good, so I'd highly recommend that spot. From there we left town because unfortunately it is the last day of our little road trip, but on the way home we have just stopped off at a spot called the Forbidden Fruit. So it's about an hour drive from Yallingup. It's in a suburb called Capel, and it's just off the side of the highway. They do the best juices. I currently have one here. It's called a zinger, and it's like a sparkling apple juice based, and then it has like watermelon and mint and ice, and it's so yummy and refreshing, especially on a warm day like today. They also have heaps of local fruit and veggies there as well, so it's definitely worth a stop off if you're heading either down south or home. But yeah, from here we are just going to continue home, so that is a wrap for this road trip series. I really hope that you've enjoyed coming along on the little adventure with us. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comment box where your favourite spot was of this trip as well. And of course, don't forget to hit subscribe, because we have some really exciting adventures coming up in just a few short weeks, so you'll be able to keep up to date with those. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.